How have things been going for you recently? You're playing a lot. You start out kind of special teams, playing a lot more defense now. How are things going for you with all that?
Yeah, I mean, really well. I just want to help the team any way possible. Beginning of the year, that was special teams and some injuries. We moved some guys around, got a lot more playing time on defense. Some guys are coming back healthy now. We're pretty deep in the DB room right now. We can rotate a lot of guys and kind of send waves in.
How does your experience on special teams help when you have to play extended time on defense?
A ton. I mean, I'd always been in good shape with special teams because you always have to be ready. So usually when I was just playing special teams, I was on the bike the whole game because I can't get cold because you got to go and run a 60-yard sprint and then be on the sideline for 5 minutes, then 60-yard sprint back to back. So yeah, I'd say conditioning, the way we practice, is really intense. So being in shape, but no, I don't think it was a problem at all.
What's it like getting Buford back? What does he bring to the table for you guys now?
I mean, he's a great player, a really physical guy, really smart guy, works well with the other DBs in the room, communicates really well. He's just a dog overall.
Was there an adjustment period, or did he just immediately just fit right back in?
Yeah, he pretty much just came back and fit right in. He was limited for a while, with coming back from his knee injury, but as soon as they took the reins off of him, yeah, he was running wild.
You mentioned being able to kind of rotate guys in. So at this point in the season, 10 games deep, how much does that help? How much can you feel a difference, and being able to stay fresh like that?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, I think we have the capability to not sub. Like if we only had 5 DBs, they could play the whole game, no problem. But it really helps the following week. I mean, we're coming back to practice on Sundays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays. The better you feel, the more you can get out of practice, the more deliberate and intentional you can practice, which in turn helps you every other Saturday.
I kind of was thinking ahead maybe a little bit, but how important is recovery at this point in the season, especially considering you're going to have this week a night game and then a quick turnaround into a short week and a game on Friday immediately after that?
Yeah, recovery is huge, and I mean, especially for guys like me that are getting older, that have been here for a long time. This staff has done an amazing job with giving us the tools for recovery. The strength staff is amazing. You can go in, talk to them about what's bothering you or what you need help with. The training room and all the people in there have done a great job getting guys healthy. Yeah, so I think recovery has been vital for the team this whole season.
Was that something you mentioned, as an older guy, is that something you thought about as much when you were 18, 19, or has that evolved?
No, I don't think I stepped foot in the training room for my first 2-3 years here. I was too scared to do it. I was like, oh no, I'm not soft. I'm not going to go in the training room. And yeah, as I got older, I mean, that's where I spend my entire day now.
What made you realize, do you remember, like what made you realize I should do this more?
When things started to hurt and I realized that, okay, maybe it's just smart to go in there and do some rehab and recovery, and it doesn't make you soft.
When it comes to facing this team this week with the known, generally for its rushing attack and a big back like Braylon Allen, how important is the DB's job in run fitting and kind of handling some of those things and then rallying to the football when some of the guys in the front 7 are able to get initial contact?
Yeah, it's super important. I mean, any team you play in the Big Ten, you got to be able to come up and help in the run game. There's a ton of big backs that run really hard, really powerful, really good O-lines that we see every week. So yeah, being a physical group in the DB room helps out the front 7 a ton, and then yeah, just the entire defense flying to the ball. You can go in for a tackle with confidence, shoot your shot, and even if you miss, you got 3-4 guys running right behind you that'll make that up for you. Thank you, guys.